Welcome friends, it's Rae. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I wanted to do a year in review of my 2024 best videos, and I have 10 of them today. And I wanted to show you the cards in this video. I will provide links in case you missed the videos. That way you can go back and take a look. You know, my objective is always to encourage you to use what's in your stash and hopefully something that doesn't get ample use to create beautiful cards. That's always my objective. I hope that as you watch my videos, you will be inspired with new techniques or a different spin on an old technique, or just some tips and tricks on how to get best results. I do aim to create easy tutorials, so nothing too complicated, because that's how I create my cards. I want beauty without complication. I'm ending 2024 with a bang. I was more consistent with my card videos, and I want to be even more consistent in 2025 and bring in lots of different fun techniques into my videos. So in this video, number one, I created some beautiful spring cards. I gathered daisies through a stencil, butterflies, some ink, some paste, and a few sentiments from my stash to create these two cards. The techniques I used are texture paste, stenciling, color mixing, mixed media die cutting, layering stencils, embossing, and matting and layering. When I bought this waffle flower post-stitch collage die and stencil, I thought I'd be able to pair it with a lot of the silhouettes that I have in my stash. I started with this old 2017 Hero Arts card kit, and I used distress inks and dies. I have lots more silhouettes that I can pair with this set. The techniques I used were stamping, ink blending, a scene, and then scene and sunset building, matting and layering. And this card, I created two beautiful cards with this stunning rainbow twirl pattern paper by Paper Rose. I also used my free template that you can download when you watch this video. I added a dimension using pattern paper. I used some die cut and layering sentiments. I used pre-made sentiment strips, matting and layering. Be sure to stay tuned at the end for the best of all time videos. This fourth set of cards, I created 8 fast and easy Christmas cards using a sketch by Call Me Crafty Al. And the techniques I used, I created dimension with pattern paper. I did some stamping and heat embossing on vellum, and some techniques and tricks for adhering vellum. I used pre-made stamp sentiments, matting, layering, and these came out beautifully. This fifth set of cards, I used some soft ink blending on paper, on craft cardstock. And this beautiful poinsettia wreath and stencil from Hero Arts really makes a statement. And these bold alphabet dies from Paper Rose also. You need special techniques when inking on craft, and I show you how in this video. I used layered stencils, created some texture, added splatter, used pre-made sentiment strips, and then die cutting and layering sentiments. And for this sixth set of cards, I created lots of color and texture using mixed media effects. And I love combining the colors using the mica sprays, matting, layering, die cutting, and layering sentiments, along with texture paste and embossing. These techniques were perfect for mass producing cards. And in the 7th set of cards, I just had to have this lovely Dear Isabella pattern paper collection by Paper Rose Studios. And I made 2 quick and easy cards using pattern paper, ephemera, matting, layering, note stamping. I used a sketch and I used pre-made sentiment strips. These techniques are perfect when you need a quick card. I like my mixed media play dates. I don't have enough of them, but I love techniques where I can use one panel to make multiple cards, and I made 4 cards here and created a lot of texture, combined colors, used distress inks, die cut silhouettes, embossing, stenciling, matting, and layering to create these fun cards. With this 9th card, I chose to only use 2 colors of ink, peacock feathers and shabby shutters. And I paired the inks with the Altenew Dear Dahlia stamp, stencil, and dies, and they are beautiful. I created a birthday theme, and I originally stamped a different sentiment, but then came back and added a birthday sentiment on top of that. My 10th card was so much fun to make. I don't create shaker cards enough. This one I decided to use vellum. I used alcohol markers, reverse stenciling, and the beautiful golden poppy stamp in stencil from Hero Arts. So I did some inking and heat embossing on vellum, colored the vellum with alcohol markers. I reversed my stencils just to get a different look, and I created texture combining colors, and then used some matting and layering to finish off this beautiful card. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite 2024 video. Here are some best all-time videos through 2023 that I wanted to share with you. I will have 2 playlists linked below so that you can easily access any of these videos. I hope you've had a wonderful 2024 and that 2025 will be the best year ever. I had a hard drive fail, and that's why I don't have pictures of these videos, but I will definitely have them linked in the playlist below. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your continued support. Until next time, good day, friends.